This is the part 2 video of tuples in Python. So the last question, that is number 25, was given as homework by me. So what is the correct answer as compared to this? The correct answer is B. If we will be considering the methods that we have in tuples, as a tuple is immutable, so there are many other methods or functions that could have been that is used by Lee's dictionary and those all, but those methods are restricted here, like append. You cannot store anything. Likewise, there are some other methods that are restricted here because tuples is nothing but immutable. Now talking about number 26 question. So as you can see, this question, I think we have already discussed this type of questions in the previous questions that we have discussed in the previous video. Now we can see my tuple is equal to 1 comma. I have already explained you this in the previous part 1. If you have not watched yet part 1, I will be mentioning it in I button. You can go and just go through the part 1 where some of the concepts are told over here, and I am with some other conceptual questions that is related to the tuples in Python. So what's the answer of this? Those who have watched the already watched the part 1 video, they will be easily able to say this. This is nothing but, this is my list. Yes or no? This is my list, and lists are mutable. So what happened? My 20 means this one. In this particular place, things will be appended, and in place of one, world will be stored. So what's the correct answer? If I am printing my tuple, then the correct answer is this: 1 hello world comma 2, because as you can see, easily not appended here, that there is actually a replacement of a 2 index 20 value with the world. And now coming back to coming to 20 number 7, consider it has given me a tuple A and it has a student B. Then here it says what happens if you try to modify B using B is equal to 4 5 6 6. What will happen? I think this type of questions is already done. So what will happen if you want to modify? If this is A and you are writing B is equal to A, which is nothing but 1 2 3, and here it is saying after storing this you will be replacing this with 4 5 6, and here it says, well, the A which was storing earlier 1 2 3 will be changed, or only B where you have made the change, only the change will be shown over there. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is B, because I have already told you in the part 1 that even though these are objects and we do have call by reference type of concept over here, then also what happens, due to immutability, things are not changed as it should change. So that is why the correct answer is option number B. Now how can you convert a list into a tuple? It's a very good question, relatable question of list and tuple. The correct answer is this. This is the syntax that we do follow when we want to convert. The correct answer is option number A. Okay, don't be confused when I'm putting a tick just the right side of the A. The correct answer will be A. If I want to convert my list to tuple, I will be using this syntax. Then here it says, what is the output of the following code? My tuple 1 2 3 2 1. Then here it is given print my tuple index 2 comma 2. It's a very good question. Here, as you may observe, inside the index I am having two arguments. Inside the index I am having two arguments. One argument is my character, which is number here, which is number, that is 2 here, and the other one is the starting point where my character's index will be what, searched. So this is my starting point. So that means whatever elements, whatever starting points index, let me say you, that means what happened, it will start searching from 2. If this is 0 index, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, as I have given 2, it will start searching my character 2 from 2, as 2 is given. So where do it lies? It lie in this particular place. The correct answer is 3. Easy. First is the character which need to be searched, whose indexes need to be found. Second is the starting point of the index where the search will be taking place. Now given a tuple 1 2 3 4, what will happen? if I am doing this. We already know that we cannot perform arithmetic, any kind of arithmetic addition or subtraction with the integers, with combining with the tuple. These are the integers. We cannot perform any kind of arithmetic operation with the tuple, so it will arise an error. Very easy question. It shows immutability. Now another question: which of the following operations returns a new tuple? So as we know, let us whenever you are getting confused by the options, try to cross the options which are wrong first. Append, we cannot use the method append whenever you are using tuple. Second is delete. When we will be deleting, what will happen? The whole tuple will get deleted. This is not the correct answer. Now the answer remains between C and D. Now let us figure out the option number D. Here what it has replaced the value my tuple. It says that the place of the zeroth index is replaced with the value 5. It cannot be, because immutable. So the remaining is left this one. If you have watched my part 1 video, there you must be finding that whenever will be giving a single, even though we will be giving a single value to the tuple, that there we will be giving, instead of giving only 6, suppose I want to store, I cannot give like this. I will be giving like this. This is the way if I want to store only a single value in my tuple. So what will happen? Things will be arranged properly. So the correct answer will be option number C. Now talking about another question, tuple 1, tuple 2, new tuple is equal to tuple 1, comma tuple 2. What will happen? This is nothing but tuples tuple. So what will happen? My new tuple will contain two tuple, that is 1 2 3 1 2 3 comma 4 5 6. Then the correct answer will be option will be. It's a very important question. Okay, whenever two tuples are given in a comma form and it is stored in another tuple, and if you are printing them, so the answer is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Easy. Okay, let's go to another conceptual question, which what is the output of the following code? My tuple is equal to 1 comma 3 comma 4 abcd. We do know this. This is nothing but it's a concept of unpacking my tuple. Unpacking my tuple, which is given here. So what will happen? A will store 2, B will store A will store 1, B will store 2. As already the characters are confined CD, it will start storing 3 and 4. So if I want to print C, so what will be printed? 3 will be printed, which is nothing but my option number C. Easy. Okay, now let me come back to another. Here it has given me a scenario. Okay, consider the scenario. You have a function that needs to return multiple values. What is the most Pythonic and efficient way to do so? So here, as we know that we can return a list. Of course, we can return a dictionary, but more conveniently, more efficiently, tuple is the best way. Why? Because immutability. No change will be occurred whenever you are returning it. Safely things are been returned by any of the function. So the correct answer is option number C. Now the number 35. What is the output of the following? My tuple is equal 1 2 3. Again the same question, I think. List wala question. So here my tuple 3 dot append 6. So now let us figure out, if you ever get this kind of question and you are confused, just write the tuple properly one side of your answer sheet, then start giving indexes. This is index 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 2 comma 0, sorry, this is 3 comma 0, and this is 3 comma 1. So here what it has done, this is nothing but list. Here it has my tuple 3 dot append 6. Means what happened here? It is saying that I will be replacing my whole list with 6. It can also occur, it can also be done. So what will happen? 1 2 comma 3 comma 6 is the answer, because here it has not told us 3 of 0 or 3 of 1. Here it is saying that I will be replacing my index 3 with 6. So what will happen? The correct answer is option number D. Easy, because lists are mutable. That's why these all changes are I can say are possible in this. Now number 36. What happens if you try to compare two tuples with different number of elements? It's a very static and a very good question. It's a factual question, you can say. If you are comparing two tuples, it will start comparing till, suppose I'm having 1 5 7 2 7 3 2, and another way 1 3 4 5 1 3 4. These are two tuples. If I started comparing these two tuples, so what will happen? It will start comparing till they are having the similarity. Like this two will be checked, this two will be compared, this two will be compared, and here there are no comparison, so it will not be comparing with other two terms. So the correct answer will be compare. The option number D, compares elements pairwise until one tuple is exhausted. Now number 37, another important one. Which of the following statement is always true? See, tuples consume more memory, lists consume more memory, tuples and lists consume the same amount of memory. The memory consumption depends on the stored element. See, if you are a beginner, you will be considering, sir, option number D is the important one, but not the important one, but the answer up to this particular question. But the correct answer is what? Least consumes more memory than tuple. What's the answer, or what's the explanation for this? Because here what happened? Elements can be added. Elements can be added in list. That makes it to consume more memory. Consume more memory than tuple. Okay, this is the answer to this. Now talking about number 38, what will be the output of this? Okay, the same question repeated, right? 1 2 3, this one, the same question is repeated over here. Now the number 39, what is the output of the following code? Tuple 1 2 3, delete my tuple, print my tuple. So as you can observe here what happened? My whole tuple is already deleted. So if I'm printing the deleted ones, what will print? What will be printed? You know this? What will be done? You must be confused with this option and this option, right? What's the correct answer? Correct answer. The correct answer or the option is D, because once you delete my tuple, it will not be at all in the memory. Here, if you are printing it, it will show that this is not present. Now, this number 40 question, it's a very special question and a very important one as well. So here it says, if I want to, what is the correct way to unpack? If I'm unpacking the first two elements of a given tuple, which is having n number of elements, what is the correct way? The correct way is, I can write, if I know the number of elements, I can represent with likewise. This is one of the way. Another way is, here it is saying that we only know that we need to extract out or unpack two elements, and we do not know about the number of elements that is present in the tuple. But we know that at least there will be two, as it has asked. So what will happen? I will be writing A, comma, B, comma, I will be using asterisk and underscore. This is one of the finest concept. Okay, that's why I have kept it at the last. Here what will happen? Asterisk and underscore is there. That means whatever other elements that we are having, everything will be stored in this particular underscore. Okay, and my tuple is unpacked successfully. Don't be confused. A comma B, why it will not be answered? Because we don't know that how many elements are there. Another one, it cannot be, because here we do not have asterisk. Asterisk will the main purpose of asterisk in any of the programming commands, if we will be using, either it may be Java, Python, or database management system, anywhere, asterisk means everything, all will be extracted. So except A comma B, all will be extracted and it will be stored in underscore. So here we do not have asterisk, that means all the elements, so here it will show error. But in the number C, we have asterisk, means all the other remaining elements will be taken up and it will be stored in the this underscore. And number D is not possibly correct, because only two variables are given, while the command is every even elements, every even index places. Like here colon 2 is there, so what will happen? It will start jumping and it will start first 0, then 2, then 4. These all if these are indexes, its elements will be brought and it will be stored. How all the elements can be stored in A comma B? Not possible. So this is also incorrect. So the correct answer is option number C. I hope you have enjoyed this part 2 video as well. If you love this kind of this way of learning concepts with the help of the questions that I am doing right now, you may like to this particular video and you may comment that what useful things that you have understood in this particular video. If you love this kind of content, you can subscribe to this particular channel and press the bell icon for next insightful questions and conceptual explanations like this. Thank you so much and happy learning.